Yeah, boy.
You know what? I'm just gonna go in a circle. Yeah, that's fine. That's weird.
What's good, YouTube? It's been a little bit since I made a video. I don't know, I'm in school, I'm a full-time student, I work, etc., etc. Lots of excuses, but whatever. I'm back, done a couple things to the car. We talk about that in a second. But yeah, so it's been like 4 months since I made a video. Been a while since I made a video on the 335, and so today I'm gonna show you like what's going on. It's got a little issue. I'm gonna fix the issue. I'm gonna show you the issue first. I didn't want to like do all this work and like put even more time between the videos, so but yeah, let's get into it. All right, so if you're new to the channel, this is my 2007 BMW 335i, the E93. The top does drop. She looks much better topless. 6-speed manual in the space gray metallic. On these super clean 2-piece BBS rims that came off of a Z4 that we used to have, that my dad had before we sold it. But yeah, this thing's sick, I love it. 100% stock from the top. No hot air intakes. I haven't done the charge pipe yet. Only thing I've done is intercooler, the 5.5-inch intercooler, and the catalyst downpipes. See, the radiator cracked right here recently. I had to replace that. 95 bucks if you do it yourself. $1,000 at BMW. And of course, no lights on the dash. I have the MHD Stage 2 Plus. I don't really have another phone to do any of the gauges on, but I tuned it up probably a few months ago. I had a boost leak from a boost pipe from my intercooler install. I had to fix that up. From there, as soon as I got into power in third gear, it just slips the clutch bad. I mean, it's the original clutch from, you know, it's got 100,000 miles on it, almost 101,000 miles on it. And it was getting started anyway, and adding power did not help it. So I'll show you that, like what it looks like, clutch slipping and everything. Kind of sucks because like you're going, and then nothing, whatever. But yeah, I think to do that though, probably need to drop this. Trying to show you all what this shit sounds like. So first I'll get you a couple sound clips of just like what it sounds like. I have catalyst downpipes, but everything else is stock. Like stock resonator, mufflers, everything. But it still sounds really good. You get a lot of turbo noise. I don't have the pops turned up at all. They're like on, I don't think they're on the least, but they're not even on like medium or anything. They're just on low, I guess, and the duration is not long at all. And I mean, it's good. I had an N55, the 535, and I had the pops turned up on that thing a lot, and I mean it would get a little obnoxious. Like this is just enough turbo noise and a little bit of pops that it's good for me. Yeah, before those homeowners call the police on me, I figured I'd go show y'all what it looks like when I get into power on third gear. It's very disappointing. Sounds so bad. because you just hear the turbo spooling and the RPMs go up, but you're not going anywhere. Kind of did it right there, but I'll get a better shot. The wind doesn't help, but I feel like we needed the top down, so. Kind of did it right there. So yeah, you could kind of see it right there. I don't want to floor it just because, you know, I don't like breaking shit when I know it's already broken, if that makes sense. So I wanted you to see it, like when I've done it before, and like right there you can see it, the RPMs kind of shoot up real quick and you hear the turbos go, but like it doesn't really pull you, you know what I mean? And then like you let off the gas and then you get back on and it catches, you know? But if I were just to mat the pedal, it would just and not do anything. And so, I mean, it sucks, but it's the original clutch. So you add power to it. I mean, it's just asking for it. Stock power, it never slipped. I could floor it all day long and it would never slip. So that was fine. But I mean, you know what I mean? I added 100 horsepower and a lot of torque. It's just gonna happen. So I've already ordered the new clutch and the dual mass flywheel. I got the, I did the 335 IS clutch, which is like the OEM plus upgrade. I didn't want to go anything like race clutch, you know. I daily drive this car and I just didn't want that. I got the normal dual mass flywheel. I don't want any chatter. I don't need the lightweight. I don't need any of that. This thing drives perfect how it is right now. I just wish it would catch, you know what I mean? So that's cool. So right now, stage 2 plus, it makes power on, you know, like it'll catch in third gear. I just can't floor it. Fast as shit. It's very fun to drive. So other than that, the thing's perfect. I mean, this car is perfect right now. No leaks, no issues, no lights, no nothing. Everything's good. The only thing that I'd love to do to this car is fix the paint. I figure what I'd do right now is I'm gonna drive over to this shop I know. Dude, Phil, I know him. I just want to at least get a quote or maybe some questions answered on like one thing specific, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. Because I know that I can't fix all the paint, but what does worry me is right here. I don't know if you can barely see in for me it's way easier, but you see this right here and all that. It's almost like what I think is a clear coat. Besides that, the other issue with the paint on this car that pisses me off, this freaking two-tone bumper. So like the previous owner told me, it's such an obvious difference in color. The previous owner bought this bumper and had it painted without the car being there. And I mean, I'm sure he gave him the correct color, but not the right color, you know what I mean? And it's not even close. Like it's literally not even close. So like again, from afar, if you're not really like, if you just kind of, you know, look at the car, it's the same thing, but it is so obviously a different color, it's not even funny. And I freaking closed the garage door on it because I had tried to park it in the garage one day and it was too long, and the garage door just dink, you know, and went back up off of it, but it's still like the metal handle of the garage door like smacked right past it. Oh my god. Other than that, it's actually really good paint everywhere else, like very solid. Interior has like no flaws except for, I don't know, dude, does this happen to y'all? All of them, they just broke into there. I don't even use this. I just put it all the way back so it doesn't look bad. But like, that sucks. All right, so I just left Phil's shop. I got some news. I don't know if it's good or bad. I mean, it's what I expected. I did get some interesting news about the paint on this car. So let me pull over up here and we can talk about that. This is actually where I learned how to drive up hills in a manual. It was right here on this freaking. This doesn't even look like y'all don't understand. This looks like nothing to you, okay? If you drive a manual, you're like, oh, fucking dude, this was the devil. Okay, I know we're at church, I'm sorry, but this was the absolute scariest shit for me. I could not fucking do this hill in my dad's Z4 or this car. Like, oh, screw that. Oh my God, dude, I was stalled out on that hill 100 million times before I figured out how to, you know what I'm saying? So according to Phil, the door was repainted and the fender right here was repainted too. And this is, oh, you can see it clearly now. All of that is clear coat failing like that comes off. And he says because they did one coat of clear, factory paint would never do that. So that's been repainted, that's been repainted. He said, obviously the bumper is just, he said that was a horrible job. This was just pathetic. He said the issue is these BMW paints have like variants, he called them. There'll be 3 or 4 different types of the same paint. And he also said this bumper is gonna have the same issue eventually. So he said eventually like what's happening here is gonna happen here and then probably to the bumper too. And he quoted me like $2,400 for bumper, fender, hood, door, and the rear bumper, which I mean, that's not bad. This is professional body work, but it's a lot more than I'm trying to spend right now, and I don't have a garage to keep it in, so that's gonna be done later. Kind of like an update slash overview of my car if you're new to the channel. This thing sounds sick now, like yeah. So that's gonna do it for right now. Let me know if y'all want to see like a POV video, anything else about the car, some pulls. I'm gonna do the clutch. I'm not gonna video it, there's a million of those on YouTube, but I'm gonna get it done and then this thing will be pulling hard. I'll make some more videos, but I mean in the meantime, like I said, I'm waiting on a few parts. I'm trying to get the right stuff and find a day for me to do it. So yeah, thank you for watching. Peace out.